Good morning, Lenape, and welcome back to this week's episode of Lenape Live. I'm your host, Rachel Lauren.
And I'm your host, Sara Goodstein. It's Friday, April 12th, and we're back with an all-new episode.
Make sure to stick around because this is Lenape Live.
Hey Rachel, I just can't believe that our Disney trip is only 5 days away. The last time I went to Disney, I was 6. That's wild. I feel like I'm counting down the second.
I am beyond excited to hang out with my best friends at the most magical place on earth. And I will say, I've been waiting all year to try that Mickey ice cream bar, so I'm really excited. Today just so happens to be Favorite Character Friday for our Disney Spirit Days. Sarah, what are you dressed up as?
You can't really see the yellow skirt under the desk, but I'm dressed as Snow White, since some of my friend group wanted to dress as princesses together. Who are you dressed as?
Well, I'm dressed up as the best princess of all time, Princess Tiana, duh. But before we discuss princesses even more, let's discuss some royally important announcements.
The application for Boys State is now open. It's a week-long program that simulates the process of governing. Delegates are broken down into political parties, run campaigns, hold elections, and lastly, govern at state, county, and municipal levels. This year's Boys State will be held from June 16th to June 21st at Rider University. The deadline for Boys State application is Monday, April 15th, so don't forget.
The Asian Club is back at Lenape. Come to enjoy different snacks from different cultures at their interest meeting on April 17th during L1 and D105. Join their Google Classroom with the code UJK3DWX.
Make sure to log your books in our annual reading competition. Go to lrhsd.org/lrhsmedia for information on how to join a team, add books, and win prizes at the end of the year. The competition ends on June 7th, so get reading. Check the Meteor Center website to contact Ms. Favre for more details.
Freshmen, anyone who wants to attend your class trip, make sure to turn in your permission slip by Tuesday, April 23rd. And of course, for more announcements, check the Lenape homepage. But before you check the homepage for more announcements, I wanted to ask Sarah what she is passionate about, just like Via did in the segment she created.
Oh, well, one of my passions is hosting Lenape Live, of course. But let's take a look at what some of the other Lenape students are passionate about.
My passion is music because I like being creative and like making stuff. And my other passion is karate because I want to like fight and like defend myself and protect others.
So my passion is to get faster for track, spring track.
So my passion is dancing because I like to dance, and you know I got a TikTok account too. So.
Okay, my passion, music, because I just love it, like the individual components of a track, like how it all comes together, and basketball because like I love the feeling of like getting an assist, making a basket, getting a switch, stuff like that.
Track, because I'm just good at it, and I be eating the girls up.
Mine is to get faster at cross country.
My passion is making sure that I can give my children the best possible life that they can have.
My passion is track too because I just want to endure some new things and unlock a new life, you know?
And cats.
So basically my passion is like basketball and working out because like you can never go wrong with like exercising and getting healthy.
Mine is to get better at lacrosse.
My passion is sleep. I just want to sleep.
I have a huge passion for writing, specifically fantasy and science fiction. I do a lot of writing in my free time, and that's what I'm very passionate about.
My passion is dance, and I just really like it.
I like to watch SpongeBob.
I was about to say the same thing as him, but low-key, definitely soccer. I like watching soccer a lot.
Now let's switch over to one of my favorite segments, Lenape Lookout, with one of my favorite people, Shannon Keene.
Thanks, Sarah, and welcome back to Lenape Lookout, sponsored by the Meteorology Club. There are a lot of weather events this past week and a lot to look forward to. But don't worry, I'll keep it brief. There was an earthquake last Friday, an eclipse on Monday, tons of storms, sun with temperature trends in the 70s, and a lot of rain yesterday. And now we're entering tornado season. Clearly a crazy time. And for those of us going on the senior trip, expect temperatures to be in the 80s and lots of sun. So don't forget that sunblock. This has been Lenape Lookout.
As we wrap up today's show, before we head off to Disney World, one question still remains. What really goes on in the Epcot ball? Rachel on the street is back to find out the answer.
It's been so long I forgot how to do this. I'm Rachel. What's your names?
Owen.
Owen. Braden.
Owen, and Braden. It's like a law company. That made no sense. Good morning, Lenape, and welcome back to this week's episode of Rachel on the Street. I'm Rachel. This is the street, and I'm on it. Have you been to Disney World?
Yes.
Have you been to Epcot?
Yes.
Have you seen the Epcot ball?
Yes.
Because there's this really big ball. Do you know what's in it?
I forgot. A ride?
Dancing.
Dancing and music,
Probably concerts, probably.
What goes on in there?
Scary things.
You walk into the back of Balenciaga, and there's a bunch of people in masks, right? And, if you see their face, you don't come out and stuff,
That sounds really scary.
You need to be very afraid. The line itself is crazy.
It's like outer space.
It's outer space. Inside the Epcot ball is outer space.
Maybe it is.
I want you to think about that. In the Epcot ball is outer space.
You want to know the truth? When you're done, you think it was a complete waste of your time. I will say that. It's the most overrated ride.
Do you know?
I know? Yes. No.
We know.
What? With that, thank you all for tuning in to this week's episode of Lenape Live.
Make sure to keep up with us on Instagram at Lenape Digital Media, and be sure to stop by ND25 to see how you can be involved with our show.
We'll be back with an all-new episode next Friday, April 19th. We hope that all of our fellow seniors have a wonderful trip next week, but until then, have a great weekend, Lenape.